Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Keyforge. I am Zoc, and today we have another exciting Nordic Keyforge League match. I'm going to be playing AnxiousPirate, and should be a good game. He's got lots of great decks, and he's in the top couple of the leaderboard. So, should be fun. Let me get in there. Okay. Yo, Dinobot, thank you. Also, for those of you who want to see AnxiousPirate's perspective, he's also streaming at twitch.tv slash, it's AnxiousPirate, but it's missing, oh, it's missing the U in Anxious, yeah. Okay, so let's check out his decks. He who befriends wine. We got that up here. Malon e il Giovanni. Huh, I don't think that one's on the spreadsheet. Maybe it is. Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so this first one, Mass Mutations, 82 SAS, Dis, Logos, Saurian, Double Markadis, Anguish, Stirring Grave. They got a whole bunch of pips up here. 17 pips, 8 draw pips with a Cronus, Amphora Captura, Grim Reminder to bring back all that goodness. Lots of good stuff there. Melon e il Giovanni is another mass mutation. This one has 16 pips, and it's got 20 Ember pips overall, and it looks like it can just generate Ember quickly. It also has Amphora Captura and lots of board control. So that one's pretty good. Next up, we have Openodedly, the Succubus Magician. Okay, there's that. That's 86 SAS Mass Mutations, Dis Logosorian. We have a Sin Suite from Dis with Envy, Gluttony, Greed, Markadis, a Lord Invidious. In the Logos, we have Autoencoder, Novu Dynamo, Sloppy Lab Work, Opposition Research, and in Saurian we have a nice Forum of the Giants with Gladiodontus and Novu Dynamo is pretty good. Curiosaurus, City State Interest, Choose Citizen Strixes with Monument to Strix, and a Library of Polyosaurus. That Saurian looks really good for Mass Mutation, actually. There's also Refined Vither of the Vents. Worlds Collide, 87 SAS, Dis Logosarian. Triple Eddy, Double Igor, Memory Chip, Tau Tau Vapors. That's amazing logos. A Tribute Imperial Scutum Callippi again Ideal in the Saurian, which can easily be set up with that logos. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Then we have Reptaku, Unique Bog Enticer. 79 SAS, Mass Mutation, coming in at 13 enhancements, 14 Ember overall. Fertility Chant, looks like an overall rounded, pretty good double Infernus, double Imperial Trader, double Bow Kniving, Rad Penny, double Fangtooth Cavern, and 20 creatures. That looks pretty good. And finally, we have Truculent Kareem of the Tower. 78 SAS mass mutations. 19 Ember Pips. 22 speed. With 15 creatures. Triple blast shielding with Pincerator. Triple shoulder id. Okay, so that's what we got. So let's see. This Opanodedri, 21 creatures, and the very disruptive disc, market disc, the gluttony, the greed, the envy, the logos is nuts, the saurian is nuts. I think that's the one to get rid of first. He who befriends fine wine is also very scary with a Cronus, a double market disc. This one just looks like super fast, which could be a problem. This one has crazy logos. This one has the 20 creatures, a double Infernus, double Bonithine. I'm actually pretty scared of that one. And then we have Truculenta. So let's start by banning Opanodedri. Okay, and let's see, they have not banned one of mine yet. I think the bans are going to be huge in this matchup. So this one has 21 creatures. This one's got 17, 20 in this one, 12 in that one, 18, and 15. Okay. And while we're waiting, we'll take a quick look at my decks. We have Miss Swordcook, the Overworked Trader, Worlds Collide Disc Logo Starlines, Triple Kirby, Double Stealth Mode, Triple Igor, Triple Twin Bolt, Double Exhume, Infernus, Ortanu's Binding. It's pretty fast. We have Quinn, Tempelon Servant, also Worlds Collide Disc Logo Saurian, Triple Tautau Vapors. It's got a Tribute, Falaphosaurus, Memory Chip, Eddie, Neutron Shark. It's got an EE and an Infernus and Double Hysteria. We have Neo, Mr. Hedgebet, Conibear. Also Worlds Collide, Logo Saurian Star Alliance. Double Information Officer Gray, Double Medic Ingram, Lieutenant Kirkar. Double Tribute with Exile. And double Jargoggle, Interdimensional Graft, Information Exchange. We have Researcher Tower Child, which is a mass mutation, and it comes in at 19 enhancements. It's got double Infernus Stirring Grave, Autoencoder with Novu Dynamo, Monument to Primus, Monument to Strix. Yeah, I got a couple really good Worlds Collide decks. I think actually four of my decks are Worlds Collide. This also has double spoils and Amphora Captura. Then we go to our AOA deck, Chair, Ring Scatterer, Abel. It's got triple Drummerknot, quadruple Bramo, and one Giger Chieftain. It's got a Burn the Stockpile, 2 Interdimensional Graft, a Proclamation 346E, a Gatekeeper, a Doorstep to Heaven, Helperbot, Dragoggle, Archimedes, Redacted. But the Barobnar here is definitely the highlight. And then we have our last Worlds Collide deck, Anti-Phage, the Baron of Blizzards, Disc Logo Saurian. In some ways, very similar to Quinn. It's got triple Tautau Vapors again, double Igor. It also has a EE on the fringes and Dis. Also has Hecatomb with Harbinger of Doom. And then in the Saurian, it's got a Callipygan Ideal with Grimloxus Dux and the Golden Spiral and Compsos Haraspux. So it can do some crazy stuff sometimes as well. Let's see if we got a ban yet. We do. And they took out Quinn. So Quinn is one of my best creature control decks. So I'm guessing they're going to focus on creature control. So that means I need to save Researcher, Tower Child, or Abel. And I think I have to save Researcher, Tower Child. It is just one of my best decks and pretty flexible. It doesn't win everything, but it matches up well against a lot of stuff. So we're going to save Researcher, Tower Child. 13 discards, that's right, with the Legacy Harbinger and Lilgoser. Okay, they saved Reptaku. Okay. Which is a 20 creature mass mutation deck. I was worried about the creatures. Okay. So now I think we get rid of He Who Befriends Fine Wine. It just looks like a pain to play against, honestly. With the double Markadis, the Amphoric Captura, the double Effervescent Principle, the Cronus. Although all the drop pips are not in Logos, so if you kill that Chronos, let's check out the speed. Chronos gets a ton, but all the drop pips are not in Logos. So this efficiency is way overrated. No, I think we're gonna keep this one. The double Markadis are pain, but we can handle that. So he saved this one, 20 creatures, double Fangtooth Cavern. That could be a problem. This one's just so fast that I might want to get rid of that. This one's a little bit slower. I can deal with slow. This one is also fast. Let's put that in the options. So he saved this one. I already got rid of one. So yeah, I think the two that we want to focus on getting rid of is either Melon or Truculent. Because the other two play slower games, and I think we can play slow games. Now this one has 22 speed, but I don't actually respect the speed that much. Because a lot of it, it's decent speed, but some of it, like New Frontiers, is a crapshoot. Professor Torado has to be on the board. Yeah, we're definitely going to get rid of Melon here because it's got more creature control, artifact control, more speed. It doesn't have the efficiency, but it has more tools to defeat my decks. So Melon is getting banned, and they banned my other creature control deck, Chair Abel, which makes sense. Alrighty, so now we got to pick what are we going to start with, and that's always a little bit of a mind game. And what are they going to start with? So we got rid of Melon. Hey, JT, Sloppy Lab Work in the house. Check him out at twitch.tv/sloppylabwork. They just don't like decks in the middle of the selector. Yeah, they're just ban in the middle. Okay. So are they going to go strong with what they saved? Are they going to go with this deck? He who befriends fine wine, or refined Vither of the Vents? I'm guessing Truculent doesn't get played. We'll see. So, they have a 20 creature deck, a 17 creature deck, and an 18 creature deck. I could start with Sword Cook, but I don't think that's the right play. Do I go strong to start out with? I think that might be the play. I think that's the play in this one. They definitely don't want that Brobnar heat. That Brobnar is banging. They don't want to deal with that. Yeah, we're gonna go strong out of the gate. We're gonna go with Researcher. Let's see what they go with. These matchups could decide the game. So let's take a look while we're waiting at our division, because I need to win 2 matches here. These are a little bit off, actually. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull up what they really are. Silver, Alpha, open that. Okay, there we go. So I'm sitting in there at 4th place, but Shaka actually just won 3-0. Forget versus who. So I believe he's at 11-7. So I'm actually in 4th place. But I play against dropped my last week, so that's a 3 wins right there. I need to, if I get 2 wins, so the matchup after this, I think like Shaka plays ST Russell, or there's some matchup after this, whereas if as long as I get 2 wins, there's no way that I can't get less than 4th, I think. So I need to get 2 wins here. But it's a very, very close matchup. Yeah, that page is there, but it actually, if you put it in wrong in the selector, which I did because I wasn't thinking one night, there's no way to fix it. Okay, he has picked his deck. ST Russell played drop this week, and Lord Alatar next week. Okay. So he just got an extra 3 wins as well. Oops. Wait, why am I going back to the wrong one? So yeah, he's at 14-4 then. And we'll be playing Lord Alatar for the season. I'm not sure who. Maybe AnxiousPirate plays Shaka then in the last week. I think that's it. So I need to get 2 wins here. Okay, they also started with their good deck. Ooh, it's a matchup of our saved decks. Very interesting. Okay, and the link is all ready, so let's get in it. Whew, this is going to be a good one. let's see what the matchup looks like here. Researcher Child versus Reptaku Unique Bog Enticer. Double Inverness versus Double Inverness. The two Imperial Traders, so he gets to see what I'm holding. Let's see, what other disruption? They have a Double Doom. I have a Double Doom. They have a Subtle Auto. I have a Mindfire. But they have a Vandalize, which could be really important. And they have a Reclaim by Nature, which is actually really good in this matchup. So, this could be a tough one. This could be a tough one. Yeah, Shaka's in 5th, but they're still good. And now with the results after this week, I think they're higher than 5th. So good luck and have fun. All right, here we go. Well, we start with our artifacts, which is good, although they have the Reclaim by Nature. But so what I like about these is we start with our artifacts. What I don't like about this is I start with my Stirring Grave, which having recursion on the Infernus I think is going to be important with their 2 Infernus in this matchup. They have the double Fangtooth, which is also very interesting. A Choo-Choo 3 does not feel good. But getting the autoencoder and Amphora Captura out early does feel good. So we're going to keep it. We're going to start with the autoencoder and in turn. And if they have the Reclaim by Nature early, then I lose one of my good artifacts. Ooh, they vandalize me right away. I hope they don't get an Infernus, although this early it might be okay. What do they get? They get a Citizen Strix. I'm actually okay with that. And they play a Bone Nithing. Okay, we're gonna go Saurian. For Captura, Faust the Great, it will not get itself. Cornicin Octavia. We will take the Ember and we'll capture one. And in turn, we'll start the capturing. Okay, there goes a Reclaim. They get my Amphora Captura, Savage Clash, and get out a Dark Fairy. We're going to follow it up with this. Let's see, what do we double with Doom here? I think we kill everything first. We're going to play our Dark Minion. Damage it. Play our other Dark Minion. Damage it. Kill both of them. Then we're going to double Doom. We got their Imperial Trader. That's not bad. And then we're going to Stirring Grave. And we're going to get back our Faust. Even though the Dark Minion with the Amber and the damage is so versatile. But the Faust is really good Ember control, which we need. Okay, there go Damo Beast, Fangtooth, Steel 1. Alright. We're gonna go Logos here. Yeah, the Dark Minion wave. I like it. We'll not take it. What's up, Fudginator? Nice to see you. We're gonna discard Mind Over Matter. I think we play everything out. If they discard everything, Adaptoid would die. That's fine. We archive the Orb of Invidious, which with a double Fangtooth probably isn't going to get much work in this game. they double dune my Novu Dynamo, and I discard Xenophene, but I do get an archive from that. Implosion, okay. We're gonna go Saurian here. We are not gonna take our archives, even though we have a Faust. We'll play out our Monument to Shrix. We'll discard a Consul Primus. We'll play out our Saurus Rex. We'll just reap with a Cornicin Octavia. And we will play our Spoils to Battle and in turn. Hey, that's the way to do it, Murph. I like it. Okay, so they have the other Imperial Trader that they played, so they know exactly what's in my hand. Ooh, they have a red penny. I didn't know that. That's pretty good. With a capture. And a mug. Nice little burst there. We probably should have mugged our Hystricog because it's going to die anyway with a Fangtooth Cavern, unless they have something else. Nope. Okay. Actually, I guess it didn't matter. What do they have in their discard? Do we start Infernacine? We might want to. The Reclaim by Nature, the Vandalize, the Bowknifing are all pretty good to get. Even the Mug. Let's see, we have 10 in our draw pips. I think we just keep going fast here, actually. As fast as we can. Let's see, why was I worried about being damaged? Okay, Hystricog, yeah. Oh, we are getting pretty lucky with our autoencoder, getting a lot of dis in the archives. I like that. We're gonna go Logos. I'm gonna reap with Titan Engineer. Play our Diametric Charge here. Play our Positron Bolt here. Damage all of our creatures. Play Novu Dynamo over here. And in turn. We get to 5, not quite to 6. They're going to steal another one with Umberfiend. And then... So that takes me off a check. Now... I do want to discard one here. I will discard the Opposition Research. They're not going to be doing a lot of reaping anyway. Let's see, I think it's time to go dis here. Let's see. What else can we do? We have 6 cards in our draw pile. 1, 2. We can reap twice. We can capture with a Saurian? That's not a bad idea, actually. And we can steal with Strix. Yeah, let's do that. Saurian. We're going to steal with Strix as much as we can. They still have 15 in their draw. That's good. Use this card. Steal from the opponent. Yes, please. Get the Monument to Primus out to start putting Ember over on their side. We're going to play the Technosaurus out. Over here. We could use Saurus Rex here and get a Spoils the Battle. Play it. Let's see. We will draw 3. I don't think we really want to exalt it though. It is going to just die at some point. And I don't think we care about the spoils of battle that much. So we're going to do that and inchurn. Okay, this is really nice right here. Really nice. Because that bog looks uniquely enticing. Bog. Bog. Unique bog enticer. Yeah, that's pretty enticing. Going Untamed. Wild Bounty, they get the fertility chant for the 8 Ember Pips. Wow. And double damage pips too. It's a 5 pip fertility chant. That's nice. Then they play a Ghost Hawk to reap with the Brabble. They destroyed the Ghost Hawk. And they played out a Fandangle. Okay. So with my Novo Dynamo, I'm going to get... Yeah, the combo, 8 Ember Pips right there. But we're going to Infernus it, which will feel real good. But they still will have a nice chunk of Ember. But then we're going to also make them, we're going to tax them with a Wiki Nightmare. We have Dinobot and Group Think Tank that we can get rid of here. I think we get rid of the Dinobot. Then we'll still have stuff in our archive. And we'll draw more, which I like. Their only Ember control is Reclaim by Nature, so I think I'm going to keep the Ember on the Strix because I'm going to go purge Reclaim by Nature here. Let's verify that real quick. Yeah. So we're going to keep it there. And we're going to go dis here. We have a bunch in the archives. It is time to purge because we're going to redraw. And that's why it's time to purge. Because we're also going to redraw our Infernus is the plan. So, let's see here. Let's plan this out. We can make them forge for 10 with 4 creatures on the board, although we might not play the second Infernus, so we'll see about that. We can play the second Infernus and kill it, so we are going to play the second Infernus. Oh, but then they're going to forge... we can actually stop the key if we want. I'm not sure if we want to do that. First, we're going to Mindfire. Boss Eric. That's not that exciting. Okay, then we're going to Infernus. Get the opponents. So we are going to get the Fertility Chant and the Reclaim by Nature. Then we're going to Implosion our Infernus and the Fandangle. Let's make sure we do it in the right order. We're going to kill our other Infernus too so that we redraw it. So let's play our other Infernus. We're going to damage the Infernus with a damage pip. And then what do we want to get here? The Vandalize is very disruptive. The Mug is good Ember Burst. The Bone Knithing is also bony thing. But yeah, let's get those pips. And then we're going to play the Orb of Invidious, which might hurt me because I have so many creatures, but that's alright. We're going to damage our own Infernus. We're going to play the Hystricog to finish it off. We're going to play the Implosion for the other Infernus and the Fandangle. And then we'll finish it off with Waking Nightmare and Inchurn. There we go. So they were at check at 14 Ember and we stopped them. And here comes the other Fangtooth. Okay. Resurgence to bring back what? Maybe the Bonithing and the Fandangle. Oh yeah, they're beasts because they can steal with those. That's good. Okay, so they're back up to 9. I'm going to use my Nova Dynamo to take out my Infernus so that I can forge. We didn't get the archive though because we didn't draw up. I miscounted. That could have been deadly if they played their Infernus. But we're definitely going to draw up this time because we're going to go Saurian and make them pay a little bit. Just first we're going to use Strix and steal one. We don't have anywhere for Monument to Primus to put it. Faust the Great, I think we actually hold on to here. We're going to reappear, get rid of Group Think Tank. Discard Axiom. Too bad I didn't have a draw pip. Rapier. And then we're going to capture with Spoils of Battle. We'll put one there, and get him back to 2 Ember and end turn. Actually, I guess we'll move one with our Primus from somebody to Hystricog, even though Hystricog probably is going to die. We'll save the Faust, actually. We got a Strix in the archives. That's nice. Whale of the Dam to destroy Nova Dynamo. That makes sense. It was doing a lot for me. Fangtooth Cavern to destroy Hystricog and Cornicin Octavia, so they're back to check. We are 1 away from check, though. So let's see. If we play out Fangtooth, that stops them. We discard Citizen Strix. We steal 1 with Strix. Or we play Citizen Strix and we steal 1. Well, we steal 1 either way, so they're probably going to stop us. Can we? We can also Infernus. We can't stop them in this unless they have 2 pips, which they don't. I'm sure they can stop me. I have 1 Ember pip, Spoils Battle, so we are gonna pull our archive. We're gonna discard it so that we can steal with Monument to Strix. We're gonna unstun there, and we're gonna play Faust. But we're not gonna put Ember on anybody. And we're going to end turn. They can kill both of my lowest creatures. Ooh, we got the Waking Nightmare. That's nice. Okay, yeah, as expected, they got the Infernus coming. Oh, I think we got 1 Ember away from getting our 3rd key. Oh, but they're going to steal some too. Here's a 2nd Infernus. Do they take their own? Ooh, with an Ember pip and a Capture pip. That's pretty sweet. Okay, they just take some of my... Let's see. The first one... Oh yeah, yeah. I did have a lot more Ember pips than I thought. Okay, so we're gonna go dis here. Polar Archives. Ooh, this looks juicy. That is a pretty cool Infernus. This looks juicy. Now I need to make sure I can stop him here if I'm smart about it. I'm gonna play Infernus first, and we'll just damage theirs. Go opponents. We just care about stopping them at this point. We'll get the Brabble and one of the Imperial Traders. We'll play the Waking Nightmare just to see what we draw. Okay, we will play the Implosion on the Infernus to get their Infernus. And then we're going to play our Dark Minion over here, damage their Infernus. And then Stirring Grave, damage their Infernus, and get my Infernus or my Faust. I think I'm going to get my Faust here, actually. And in turn. So we're at check. We stop them. We have 8 Ember with all the Ember on our Monument to Shrek. So let's go. Let's see if we can get a 3-0 right here. Let's see if we can do it. Researcher Tower Child is delivering. Yes. Going in the shadows. They might have a red penny. They might have a Bonithing. That's 3 Ember right there. Oh, and the red penny's got a capture pip. If they have the other Bonithing, it's 50% chance. Subtle Auto gets my opposition research. They booby trap. They do have the Bonithing. So I'm 1 Ember away. So they do get a key. That's too bad. Can I do anything? I can make him pay 7 with the Faust. That's no good. So I think we probably just go Logos here. We could also go Dis. Mindfire him. But we need to gain Ember. The Xenophane would gain us 1 Ember. We could steal with Strix if we go Saurian, which is nice. But let's go Logos. We need to just keep moving. Logos, no. We'll play out at the Diametric Charge. We'll discard the Infomorph. It's going to die anyway. I think we do play the Daughter here. Yeah, we got the Mind Over Matter, so we'll discard that. So that was perfect. We get more in our archives just in case we need it. They unfortunately do get a key. They're going straight into Dis. Do they have a way to stop me? All they need to do is get me off of 1 pip, so they might be able to. They do have a capture. And they have a Brabble. Okay, so they're at check at 8. I think I can stop that, though. Ooh, they redrew, but I can get my own discard. Okay. So I could potentially stop them in Dis. But it's a safer bet to go... actually... I'm not sure if I can stop them. I think Dis is the way to go, because I can Mind Fire them. Let's see, what's in my draw? Spoils the Battle, that would have been nice. With the Faust, I could have stopped him then for sure. If I go Logos here, it's not super great either. I can be really cheeky, but I don't think it's a good play. I could actually stop him in Saurian, but then I wouldn't get to check. Because I could play the Faust and the console. I could move an Ember. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, I could move Bonesaw's Ember to one of mine, but I think that's just a bad play. We're going to go Dis here. Ah, that's too bad. We were very close. We're going to get our own discard with our Infernus. Well, first let's Mind Fire. Let's see what we get. We did steal one with the Imperial Trader. That's nice. So we can stop them with our Infernus. We'll play our Infernus. We'll get mine to stop them. We'll get our Stirring Grave and our Diametric Charge. We will discard the Dark Minion. We'll double doom, I guess, a Drekker, because we don't want him stealing. So let's see, if I double doom the Bone Saw, I get up to 6 Ember. I play out the Xeno Fiend. They could steal one with Drekker, but then I steal one back with Xeno Fiend. So I still forge. If I double doom the Drekker, I might not have enough Ember. Now let's do the Bone Saw here. Play out the Xeno Fiend. And insure. And we archived a Saurus Rex, and we have the Spoils of Battle now. Okay, so that's good. Now they could be redrawing into their Infernus, the Red Penny, their Bow Knivings. So this is not over. Yep, they're going Shadows. Look over there. Red Penny. Stealing all my Ember. I do get to steal back with the Xenofiend. They're a check with 6 Ember again. So I got a couple options here. Could go Logos and capture one with a group think tank. Get 1 Ember here. Finish him off with a Dinobot for 2nd Ember. It's not bad. That's not bad. And then it saves my Saurian churn where I can make their key cost higher. I like that. I like that. So we're going to go Logos, Positron Bolt here, Dinobot to kill it, Group Think Tank to capture one on Dinobot, and we'll just discard Adaptoid. Yeah. So we're back at check. They go straight into Untame. They probably have their Fiend. Yeah, their Demo Beast, I mean. Okay, they get back to check. We're going to go back in the Saurian here, or Dis. Dis, we can take away one of their Ember to get them off a check. Yeah, let's do that. What's in our archive? Mindfire and Saurus Rex. Dis. Do we bring the Mindfire? I think we do. Reap with the Infernus. Implosion. Implosion the Infernus. Mindfire for Savage Clash. Another Infernus here to get their Imperial Trader and Look over there. Okay, check with 7. They can still stop me with the Bonithings. They're going dis. They do have Infernuses that potentially they have 1 that they can get from me. Whale the Dam to destroy Dinobot. Okay. Double Doom. Oh, they discard because they don't want me to give my Infernus back. Inspector, Bonesaw, Hystricog. Is that it? All right, we did it. Good game. All right, 3-1. All right. Whew. I drew so poorly in the end. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that he was holding on there for a long time. It's a good deck, lots of good cards in it. I probably could have purged better with my Infernus earlier. I didn't really have a great time to get the Infernus. The time when I redrew them, I maybe could have got 1, but if I did, I wouldn't have been able to redraw them. But yeah, all right, that's game 1. So 3-1 there, so that's good. Let me make more light. Okay, so now what do we pick for game 2? Yeah, that was a good game. Okay, so what do they have left? They have He Who Befriends Fine Wine, Refined Vither of the Vents, and Truculent Kareem of the Tower. So this Truculent, 15 creatures, 19 Ember Pips, 22 speed. Not a lot of creature control. Okay, then He Who Befriends Fine Wine, Axiomagris, Skixuno, Gleeful Mayhem, sorry about that. Opposition Research, Dreadbone Decimus, Amphora Captura, Double Market Disc, okay. And Refined Vither of the Vents, the Triple Eddy, 2 Harbingers of Doom, Axiomagris, 3 Fates, Double Phalanx Strike, Draining Touch, okay. So I think I go with Sword Cook here. And then I can decide which of my 2 more board focused decks to do next. Now the problem with Sword Cook is it doesn't have a lot of creature control. But yeah, I think we're going to do Sword Cook here. Okay, and they went with He Who Befriends Fine Wine. Okay, let's check out that matchup. That's going to be interesting. So Mrs. Swordcook versus He Who Befriends Fine Wine. Double Marketus I need to worry about. Double Effervescent Principle. Okay. They're all ready. Let's roll. Okay. None of us have kind of any amber control. Let's see. What do we think about the start? 3-2-3. It's pretty bad. We're going to mulligan that. And we're going to start out with Star Alliance Medic Ingram or a Igor. Let's start out with Igor here. Stunner, Exhume, Soulkeeper. Whew. 3 Ember Pips. I think the Stunner or the Exhume is the way to go. I think the Exhume here, even though it's early, and even though I'm probably going Star Alliance next, the Stunner might be nice. They have 17 creatures. Cronus. Okay. We are going to do the Exhume and in turn. Ooh, wow, 4 Logos creatures on the board. We're going to go Star Alliance. Going to put out our Medic Ingram, ward it. We're going to put out a Kirby and play our Twin Bolt Emission into the Daughter and into the Quixo. And in turn. Okay, they go Dis. Mark a Dis into, it's got to be Star Alliance, yeah. What else have they got? Dominator Bobble, Anguish. Mark a Dis to kill the Kirby. Okay, both Mark a Dis are gone. And all we have is our Medic Ingram. We're just going to fight into the Munch lane. And reward itself and in turn. So they got me good with a Mark a Dis. I go back into Logos, reap twice, play out a Quixo, play out an Eclectic Inquiry. Okay, we could go Dis here. Although I don't really want to play my Interdimensional Graft if I exhume the Kirby yet. But Infernacine, the Mark a Dis sounds really nice. What other... Okay, they don't have any way to discard stuff from my hand, so that's good. They do have a Grim Reminder and a Stirring Grave. We'll have to keep an eye on that. So I think Logos here is probably the call. We'll play out our Titan Guardian, we'll play out our Eddy, and we're actually going to archive the Graft. And with Igor we could reap, or we could just kill the Quixo. They don't have any steal, they have lots of capture. I think we kill the Quixo here. Right now we're kind of behind on Delta. And then we can exhume the Igor next turn if we need to. And it was a good call because they went Logos. They opposition research Lethalogica to bring Kronos into their hand. Infomorph they play. They fight Titan Guardian with Quixo. Infomorph fights Titan Guardian, so I draw 2 cards. Then they play Cronus, which has an Ember Pip and a Capture Pip. They're up to 7 Ember. Not great, not great. And they discard the Effervescent Principle. They were thinking whether they would hold it or not. Okay. Okay, here's the play. Here's the play. We go Dis. We first exhume the Kirby to play the Thorium Plasmate to kill the Cronus. And then we Infernus to get the Cronus and a Mark a Dis. Because they have Grim Reminder and Stirring Grave, so they can get the Cronus back. We still have one exhume coming, so maybe we can infurnace the other market disc later if we have a chance. They're pretty fast. They've had a really nice draw, which helps. But we're gonna go dis here. I'm not gonna pull our archive. So first we exhume the Kirby to play the Thorium Plasmate to kill the Cronus so that we can infurnace it, the Markadis and the Cronus. And then we're going to play out a Malison and Inchurn. Okay, here comes the Amphora Capture. A Saurian is on the coming out. They do have an Axiom, although they would have played it already, probably. Maybe not. Yeah, they would have played it already. Wow. 3 Saurian creatures come out. They ward all 3 of them. Okay, but now we have a good chance to go Star Alliance here. Kirby can either play Tau Tau or Ortanu's Binding. Interesting. I think that's the play. So we're going to go Star Alliance. Stealth mode. No actions. I think we're going to Light of the Archon's Medic Ingram, have it fight into Quixo to get that Ember, and then heal and ward itself. We'll put the Molina next to Eddie. And then we'll reap here. We could also play the Twin Bolt to get rid of some of these wards. And get the check. Now let's do that. One message was deleted by... thank you, Murph. I think that's my first spam message on my stream. I didn't even see what it was. You rock, Murph. Alright, so we got the check. They're going back into Saurian. Dreadbone Decimus is probably going to take out Molina or Eddie here. Just takes out the ward on Ingram. They're definitely going to get rid of Ingram. Cornus and Octavia captures Chu. They're going to set up a really nice Axiom Nagrisk here. Galliatops comes out with a draw pip. Okay, we got to do some creature control on this Saurian. Dark Centuria removes an Ember from Cornus and Octavia and wards it. What'd the other one do? It warded the Dreadbone Decimus. Okay, so they're going big Saurian. Interesting. So I could go back into Star Alliance here. It's kind of tempting. Or because they got, yeah, I would at least be able to kill the Dark Centurion with a Malison. But, and actually getting the Ortanu's Binding out, I think they'd have to respond to if they're smart. So this is a really good option. If I go Saurian here, I could definitely draw into a lot more Star Alliance with a Tau Tau off my Kirby. I wouldn't be able to kill any of their Saurian though. That is the problem. Okay, we're gonna go Star Alliance here. Not Polar Archive. First we're gonna Reap with Kirby and play the Tau Tau. Okay, we got another Kirby. And we could play Crazy Killing Machine. We're gonna archive the Igor. We're gonna play out our Kirkar, play out our other Kirby, play the Crazy Killing Machine. He's gotta have the Axiom really soon. I think we Reap with Molina here because we could take out a ward, but with the Axiom coming, I don't think it matters. And then Medic Ingram, I think, still fights the Infomorph here because it'd be saved by the Axiom. Yeah, so they go Big Saurian as expected. Do they have the Axiom? Defense Initiative to ward Galliotop. So yeah, they want to save their whole Star Alliance. They're all going to be warded. Here comes the Axiom as expected. Oh, it's got a capture pip on it too. That's pretty sweet. They take out. Wait, what happened there? Okay, and they get the 7 Ember. Okay, so that's good. So we'll go Dis here. We'll play both Artanu's Bindings first. We'll play the Evil Eye. We'll play the Artanu the Chained, and then we're going to Exhume. And do we Exhume the Infernus? I think we do. Because we need to get rid of the Axiom and the Markadis. It's also tempting to get like defense initiatives and the effervescent principles, but let's go with that and in turn. Okay, they go Dis. They can make me. Yep, yeah, was to be expected. Anguish fights Infernus to make my keys cost +4. Okay, here's a Stirring Grave. What do they get with the Stirring Grave? Trubaru. Oh. Do they have a way to kill that? Oh, they have Skixuno. Okay. Dominator Bobble. Oh, to take a pip off the Anguish. That was nice. That was very nice, because I could have killed it. Pandemonium to capture all my Ember. Bone Sauce, Narette. They get up to 8 Ember. So the graft obviously looks nice here, but the general order 24 looks even nicer, I think. Do they have a Ludo? Okay, they don't. Whew. If they had a Ludo, I would be screwed. So, oh, but the problem with a general order is if they kill my Artanu, if they hit this, that'll kill my Artanu, then general order is gone. So I think we need to save it a turn, and that will also let us redraw it as well. So yeah, let's go logos here. We can use Crazy Killing Machine. Interesting. So will I go for the Kirby, I think? Let's play that out first. Kirby. Okay, Crazy Killing Machine. Oh, I should have done that first. Idiot. They didn't have any in their draw either. Okay. Other Igor and Twin Bolts. Those two and Insure. Okay, so we redrew into Ortanu's Binding. Chana Hubris, yeah. Siren Horn, oh, that's really nice. Okay, we need to do some work here with our general order is the plan. Stealth mode, no actions. General order 24 and Kirby for Library of the Damned, yeah. And Inchurn. Okay, so they're probably gonna kill the Dis here? Because they're trying to hold on to their Saurian. And what's nice is I have creatures from every... Oh, they do go for the Saurian. Interesting. Okay. They have redrawn. They might have Effervescent Principles. They can take me down from 9, which would be nice for them. We are way behind on this game. Okay, they go Dis here. Snarette to remove their Ember. Bonesaw and Anguish both reap. Dominator Bobble to use Cornison Octavia to fight Igor. Discards Playful Mayhem, plays Troubadour, and then Skuksunos. So they get to check at 6. Okay. And I don't have a way to stop them except a Hail Mary in Logos. And we didn't get it. All right. So we lost that one 3-1. I think we could have definitely won that if cards came out better, but we could have handled their Saurian board better, that's for sure. All right. 3-1 for them. So now the last matchup. They are either going to play Refined Vither of Events or Truculent Kareem of the Tower. If they play Refined, that's almost... Let's see, do they have... They do have an Odoak. Oh, that's good to know. Good to know. That could kill me. Okay, and then my two decks are either Neil, Mr. Hedgebet Conibear, or Antiphage, Baron of Blizzards. And I would normally play Antiphage here. But I'm not sure if it matches up that well. So I think we're actually going to play Neil. And they are playing Refined Vither of the Vents. Okay. We got a series, yeah. Uh-oh, okay, there we go. Alrighty then. Let's do it. I'm not sure how this matchup will go. Okay, we do want to start with Information Officer Gray. We'd want to start with our Medic Ingrams too, but starting with the Gray is a good first start. So I think we're going to keep this. We can archive the Phalanx Strike because we're going to need all the creature control we can get. They go Dis, Lilithal. We'll go Starlines, Gray, archive that, Center Chief Garcia, and we'll put Kirker's Blaster on Garcia and in turn. Logos, Hologramophone Group Think Tank, Igor. Memory Chip, Entropic Swirl for... Oh, they're only one trade each, that's good. They could hit their own group think tank, but they don't. Okay, we're going to go Starlines here again. Galactic Census. We're not going to take our archive. Galactic Census to gain just one measly ember. We're going to Medic Ingram for Gray here. We're going to also put out Frayne. It's going to capture it themselves. Kirkar is going to reap. And kill the Igor. And Gray is going to reap. And archive. The sanitation engineer, I guess. Okay, they're going logos. So yeah, they're going to use group think tank, obviously. Yep. We also have a Tau Tau. And an Eddie. first of many. And they ward their Eddy, as to be expected. Okay, we are going to go... Let's see, do they have any bounce? No. We're going to go logos. Go pull our archive. We're going to play our wild wormhole into a Titan Guardian. That's very nice. We might force them to go logos again. We'll play our babbling bibliophile out here, and then on the right side, play our Jargoggle, another Jargoggle, and a sanitation engineer, and in turn. Yeah, there goes logos again. I'm gonna blow up my board again, of course. Eddy Reaps, and they have their own Titan Guardian. And they ward the group think tank. That group think tank, getting a lot of work. I think we go Saurian here. They have Tribute. They have Imperial Scutum. They have Callipygan Ideal. So, if I exile something, I have to kill it the same turn. Which I would not be able to do. So I can't do my nice Tribute exile play right yet. But I have to go Saurian. So we'll just go Saurian. We won't do the Phalanx Strike yet. Or do we? We could still pull it. We'd be holding on to both our Tribute and our Exile. We'd have the Saurus Rex. We need to get rid of that Eddy. Now they're obviously going to have another Eddy. Man, that group think tank probably won them the game already. But I think we're going to pull it. We need to start doing some control here. Golden Spiral. Saurus Rex. Phalanx Strike. The Eddy. Chanter Hubris. Over to, let's see, they do have an Axiom of Risk. Over to the Lilithal. Yeah, and Inchurn. Which doesn't feel good at all, but is what we gotta do right now. Okay, they put down their own Golden Spiral, Paraguardian, and Axiom of Grist to wipe my whole board. And we drew very poorly with our Titan Guardian. Oofda. The only thing we can tribute on is to a Strix. So bad. I think we have to play the Kirkar here. Oh man, we are going to be in trouble for a little bit. No, we need to play the logos here, actually. Let's see. They have logos. Oh, we are in bad shape. Bad shape. Play the logos. And in turn, we didn't draw anything. They go dis right away. Draining touch to take out the Hapsis. Creeping Oblivion to discard some of my stuff. They purge Phalanx Strike and Information Officer Gray, and then they use a Not Finished With You to pull back Eddie and Igor. Yeah, they're going to be able to tax me big time even when I do pull off my big play. And Lilithal fights the Sanitation Engineer. Okay. That was actually big because I was going to use Golden Spiral on that. We are in a bad place here. What's up, Gorlami? Nice to see you. Okay, Igor, Babbling Bibliophile, Group Think Tank, Hologramophone, Toward Paraguardian. I know they have Eddie in their hand. They have 3 Eddies. They get 1 out. Okay. So I think we go Star Alliance here. Play out the gray. Who's going to ward or archive a Draco Praco. And we need to do some damage control here, so we're going to fight the Eddy and do 2 damage to the Babbling Bibliophile. And in turn, we get to check, but they can easily stop me. And with Group Think Tank, they can wipe my board. They probably have another Eddy in hand because we've only got rid of 1 of them. Yeah, back into Logos. As expected, Groupthink takes them out. Ooh, Seismo Entangler. That will be big later on. Okay. Let's see, what do I got coming here? We got an Odoac and a Praefectus Ludo. Stealth mode, interdimensional graph, information exchange. Oh, I gotta play some cards. we're gonna go Saurian here. Go Draco Praco, Prefectus Ludo, Shrix. We did this out of order already, actually. We're actually going to Golden Spiral the Draco Praco to Reap. And Enrage the Logos. And Inchurn. Oh man, not playing this well and not getting what I want to draw. Okay, so here's... We would have a 4 out of 6 chance to draw our interdimensional graph next turn. We got to remember that. Oof, that hurts. That hurts. Okay, 9 damage. I can actually take it out, but I'd have to fight both Senator Strix and Prefectus Ludo into it. Yeah, so we're going to go Sorin. We're going to tribute twice on the Strix. We're going to play out our Ludo. The Strix is going to fight into the Paraguardian. And then we're going to fight the Ludo into the Paraguardian. And in turn. So we at least didn't let him get a whole bunch with the Callipygan Ideal. This still is looking really bad. We can go Logish next turn. They're getting all their efficiency out again. Igor, Tau Tau, Babbling Bibliophile, Entropic Swirl. Getting up to 5, okay. Man, we've had that Exile Tribute in our hand for so long. Oof. That hurts so bad. Hurts so bad. Think we gotta get rid of it right now. Now, they're only 4 cards away from drawing back into potentially getting to their clipping an ideal, so this is probably a really bad move. But right now we're kind of, we do what we got to do. Now we did draw nicely into Saurian where we can golden spiral and get him. It means we won't be able to get off our interdimensional graft, but that's all right. They're trying to draw back into, we're just screwed. We can't deal with the eddies. So we can take out the Odwak here, and I think we have to. Means they can just reap to win it. But if we don't, they probably drew into either their clipping an ideal or their Scootum. Oh crap. I just realized I cannot do what I thought. Okay. We do have, oh, they purge my Phalanx Strike. Hmm. Going from bad to worse. Yeah, it's over. I'm not even gonna get a key. That's bad. Because they'll be able to easily draw into their Calipigan ideal. Yeah. There's nothing I can do. That group think tank early just destroyed me. Best card in their deck right there. Alright, they go Saurian. Do they have the Scootum? Do they have the ideal already? Maybe? They have the ideal already. Of course. And the Axiom. Well, that was pretty crappy. Well played. I should have got the group think tank somehow earlier, but I think it was just a bad matchup versus this deck. So that's unfortunate. That was tough. That hurts my chances to get top 3. Now, do I have a chance? Yeah, I'm out of top 3 after that. So I got 1 win. I'm up to 10. I'll have 3 wins next time. So he's up to 14. Let's see. ST Russell got 3 wins this week versus Drop, so he's up to 14, and he plays Lord Alatar. And then Shaka plays AnxiousPirate. And I think Shaka 130. I forget. So they're at 11. I'm at 10. I get 3, so I'm up to 14. My key difference is going to be awful. So the only way, let's see, 10, 13, he'll be at 11. So if Shaka wins Chu, then I think I lose, or I drop down to 5th place. What if he only wins 1? Then I think I stay at 4th place. I think that's how it's going to go. Let's see. Let's check out the latest standings here. As of, and see who, well, this is the ladies' standings. Let's see who was playing who in the last 2 rounds. So, I just played AnxiousPirate, and then I played Dropped. ST Russell just played Dropped, and is playing Lord Alatar. Shaka, I believe, beat Bone Smacker 3-0, and they're playing AnxiousPirate. Yep. So, my fate on if I get into the playoffs or if I stay in silver depends on that matchup. But honestly, like, I had 2 new decks that I picked for this season, Neil and Chair. Neil was a really bad pick. It did not perform. Chair was a pretty good pick. It got blown out, but it also did some good work too, and was ban bait just because they're afraid of that Brobnar. So definitely need to get rid of Neil next season and bring something better in. Alrighty, so that is a matchup. Would have been interesting to see if I actually played Anti-Phage in that matchup. I think it would have matched up a little bit better. I don't think it would have mattered. I think he actually still would have won that. But yeah, it could have depended on this does have the Hecatomb Harbinger, which is nice. Festering Touches to get rid of wards, so it actually did have a lot of tools to handle it. So I should have played Anti-Phage. So that was definitely my bad there. Picking the wrong deck can really kill you in the NKFL. Okay, but it is... Huh, that's weird. It is December 2nd, so day 2 of Keyforge Advent Calendar. We started off with a Coda deck yesterday. It had a Time Traveler. So we're going Mass Mutations, or sorry, Age of Ascension today. We don't have a Time Traveler, that's for sure. We have Untamed Dis Sanctum in AOA. Not the best AOA houses. Dis is okay. Untamed can be okay, but usually is not. Same with Sanctum. Okay, so let's check out our deck. We have the Tricky Artist. I like it. Oh, wait. Not tricky, Trixie. The Trixie artist. Is this an AI artist? We're going to start out with this, and we're going to start with some Ember control. Charette, play, capture 3 Ember. It doesn't like to share. Alright, AoE is always lacking with Ember control. Oh, and one of my favorite AoE cards, Coal the Weak. Play, destroy the least powerful enemy creature. One of my best decks has 3 of those in it. Or, I guess it's not my best deck anymore, but it won me a store championship back in the day. So I still consider it one of my best decks. So I hope I have 3 or 5 in this one. But no, we only have 1. On to Dust Imp. Destroyed, gain 2 Ember. When the demons away, the imps will play. And we have an Exhume. Play. Choose a creature in your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. This is a really good start so far for this disc. And we have a Streak, elusive. While Streak is not on a flank, your opponent refills their hand to 1 less card during their draw step. We have a Double Streak. We have a Yerk. Play, choose and discard a card from your hand. They aren't all bad if you can pay their price. Iona, Demonologist. We have a Blood Shard Imp. After a creature reaps, its controller must sacrifice it. We have a Silver Key Imp, elusive. Players cannot forge their second key. Let's see, I guess it could maybe combo if we have like a Doorstep to Heaven. We have a Soul Keeper. This creature gains Destroyed. Destroy the most powerful enemy creature. That's pretty nice. Ooh, we have a Key to Dis. That's really nice. Omni, sacrifice Key to Dis, destroy each creature. I could have used that last game. Oh, we have a second Key to Dis. That's my first double Key to Dis deck. That's pretty cool. I like that. This Dis is really good so far. And on the Sanctum, we have Lion Boutrum. Deploy Lion Boutrum. Neighbors gain +2 power. I forgot to say what Key to Dis is. Omni, sacrifice Key to Dis, destroy each creature. Onto Blinding Light. Play, choose a house, stun each creature of that house. And we have Golden Aura. Play, choose a creature. Fully heal the chosen creature. For the remainder of the turn, the chosen creature is considered to be in House Sanctum and cannot be dealt damage. Healing Blast. Fully heal a creature. If you healed 4 or more damage this way, gain 2 Ember. And a second Healing Blast. Let's hope we have some big creatures that we can fight and get 4 damage on and then heal them with Healing Blast. We have Shield of Justice. Play, for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. We need some more creatures. We don't have a lot of creatures. We have Take Hostages. For the remainder of the turn, each time a friendly creature fights, it captures 1 Ember. Okay, I get it. You guys really want to fight, but all you got is 1 Sanctum creature. Alright, we have a Grey Rider. That's a good start. Play, fight, reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. Come on, let's have some 5-power creatures. Oh, no, but we have a double Grey Rider. With Key to Dis, that's pretty nice. We have a Radiant Truth. Play, stun each enemy creature not on a flank. Truly I say to you, pie is superior to cake. From the ravings of the prophet Giselhart. And we have Rothace the Fierce. Taunt, hazardous 4. Verily I say unto thee, bring it on. And last Sanctum, Anahita the Traitor. Reap, give control of a friendly artifact to your opponent. If you do, they must give you 2 Ember. Never rush a good deal. Okay, those Healing Blasts, so far they can't even go off. We don't have any creatures that are over 4 power. That's not very good. I guess we have to damage our enemies to do it. Maybe we do an Untamed. But we're going to start with some Burst, full moon, play for the remainder of the turn. Gain 1 ember each time you play a creature. Mathematically, a moon orbiting the crucible is impossible. Then what is that? And we have a key charge. It's a classic. Play, lose 1 ember. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. You might call it madness, but for all we know, madness is a key ingredient. Inca, the spider. We have a Marmo Swarm. That might be able to get us up to 4 damage. If we have 4 Ember, it can get up to 6 power. Marmo Swarm gets +1 power for each Ember in your pool. I guess we only need 3 Ember to 5 power, but we have another Marmo Swarm. We have a Regrowth. Play, return a creature from the discard pile to your hand. Really struggling with focus today. Oh man, it's really struggling. Deep in the heart of every bear, one can find another bear. Dr. Escotera. We have a Tentadlin. There we go. That can get damaged. Tentadlin only deals 2 damage when fighting. Fight. Discard a random card from your opponent's archives. Were you going to eat that? So what's nice is we have 2 Healing Blasts and 2 Grey Riders. So we could potentially fight either the Tentadlin or the Marma Swarm and then get off the Healing Blast right away into an enemy creature that's at least 4 power. So this has some combos. We have a There Everywhere. Play, deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. Deal 1 damage to each enemy creature not on a flank. Who is that? Broken, huh? We have a Flaxia. Play, gain 2 Ember if you control more creatures than your opponent. So that's pretty good with our double key to disc too. We have a Fog Bank. Play, your opponents cannot use creatures to fight on their next turn. And we have a Grasping Vines. Play, return up to 3 artifacts to their owner's hands. We have a Life Web. Play, if your opponent played 3 or more creatures on their previous turn, steal 2 Ember. That's good. We're lacking Ember control, as always in AoA. And we have a double Life Web. Okay. So that is the Trixie Artist. Let's take a look at this Archon. It's kind of got like bats for arms or wings. It's got some neat floating eyes and nose and mouth with some semicircle stuff around it. Trixie. Alrighty. Okay. Well, I think that's a stream for tonight. Let's see. We are gonna try and have our next Dataforge stream within the next 8 days by next Friday at the latest. Yeah. So look out for that. There's 2 possible topics. Either our next art project, where we're going to be going over custom models that are based on Keyforge art from different houses. And that's pretty cool. We've been able to generate some really neat arts. And then the other one is Winds of Exchange by the numbers. We're going to compare the set of Winds of Exchange to other sets. So that's going to be really interesting too. I'm really excited to see how it matches up in terms of Ember control, artifact control, creatures with play effects, just all across the board. We're going to try and compare as many things as possible. So that'll be interesting. Very excited about Winds of Exchange. Can't wait for it to start shipping. The pledge manager ends in, I think, in 2 weeks. So if you haven't finished your pledge, go do it. If you're want to get in on a late pledge, go do that. Here's the link in the chat to the game found. As always, you can find me on the Ancient Bear Republic Discord. There's a link to the Discord in the chat. It's an awesome place to be, lots of fun. The league that they have is really great, a great team event. You get to collaborate with your teammates for kind of each and every week. Each week we play a different format. Lots of fun. We are finishing up season 8. So season 9 will be starting, we'll have signups soon within the next month. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Join the Discord, get involved. It's lots of fun. And you can find me at channel #DataForge there. So come give me your thoughts. Give me some feedback. Tell me how I can get better. Or tell me what you want to see next in a DataForge episode. All right, with that, I'm going to pull up some outro music. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, wherever you're at, and take care. Happy forging.